Jackdaw is a ship, Jen, not a boat.
Assassin's Creed 4 takes players on an incredible adventure that at times leads to frustration and inconsistency. Let's get the frustrations out of the way early. Missions specific to tailing, chasing, and eavesdropping on NPCs are a frequent source of the frustrating moments I had while playing. For example, on many occasions I would fail missions that required me to chase down my target because a guard would knock me down at a key point in the chase and I could not recover in time before they escaped. Tailing and eavesdropping on enemies requires you to keep and maintain a certain distance, which sometimes becomes difficult with the game's constant push to magnetize you to any climbable object when you break into a run, which leads to awkward moments getting caught up on boxes or clutching a small ledge while your targets trot out of range. These things wouldn't be such a big deal if there weren't so many of them. They remain a consistent mission type through the entirety of the game. However, the time spent between those missions is where the game really shines. Sailing on the open sea, doing battle with massive ships, exploring sunken wrecks, and making landfall with the hopes of finding riches and rare items on one of the game's many islands is what will take up the majority of your time. The game world is massive and there is an absolute ton of things to collect. Viewpoints, which once discovered act as fast travel locations across the world, are scattered all around the various islands. Animus fragments, which if you collect enough will offer in-game rewards for both single and multiplayer. Sea shanties, which give sailors on your ship something to sing about as you sail them into the heart of an oncoming storm. Treasure chests, which offer, among other things, lots and lots of coin. The game map is almost overly cluttered with locations of these things, but thankfully, if you feel the need, you can turn their locations off. Though the one thing that offers the most massive rewards are notorious legendary ships. These ships are the biggest and baddest things on the water, other than yourself, of course, and require you to have your ship fully upgraded to take them down. Which leads to what may be the most addicting thing about Black Flag. There are a tremendous amount of upgrades you can purchase, not only for yourself, but for your ship as well. Pistols, swords, and outfits for your assassin help make you stand out amongst the most ruthless of pirates. The Jackdaw, however, is where you will be pouring most of your hard-earned cash and resources into. You can customize almost anything on your beloved ship, from the look of the wheel to the design of the sails. Cannons, mortars, fire barrels, your ship's ram, and even the boat and weapon you use for hunting sharks and whales can all be upgraded for storage and damage. Some of these things require fairly little to upgrade, while other things, like elite armor for the hull of your ship, take massive amounts of money and resources that will have you plundering ships for quite a while. Perhaps the weakest point of the game is its storyline. Mixing both the 1700s and modern day, it's easy to follow early on, but quickly grows confusing. The modern day missions are simple, but the story quickly goes from, okay, I see what's going on here, to, when did I enter the Matrix? The overall story offers up some twists, but nothing too surprising. I spent my time playing on the Xbox One version of the game. I never had any technical issues, as the game ran extremely smooth, and the only glitch I can remember is when sinking a ship, the sailors would stay stuck in midair. Quite humorous. Unfortunately, every time I tried to get into an online match, it failed to pair me with players. Plus, the entire multiplayer interface to me is a confusing mess of menus. The gameplay far outshines the story in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I don't have a problem with that. However, the follow this guy, chase this person, and listen to what they are saying missions need to go, or at least seriously reworked. They just are not that fun. If you were to ask me if you should go out and buy this game, I would tell you yes. Honestly, who hasn't thought of being a pirate before? It's amazing. It's easily the best open world pirate adventure game I have ever played. Thanks for checking out the video, and as always, for all your Xbox news, visit xboxculture.com.